What's up, everybody? This is Robert, and you are listening to Dads in Real Life podcast. We are two dads, 10 years apart, talking all things fatherhood, from diapers to dream projects and everything in between. On today's episode, Travis admits something very personal, his movie list. What Travis calls a sheltered list, Roberts calls the great list of movies to watch. They discuss must-watch movies growing up, along with movies they've watched with their kids. They finish with a lightning round of the top 50 movies based on the critics out there. This podcast is provided ad-free thanks to listener support. Go to patreon.com/dadsinreallife to help keep it independent and to get exclusive access to live streams, behind the scenes, and more content every month.
You don't have to put on the red light.
No,
You do
right?
have to. You do. Otherwise, we're not
Shout out to Sting for all the youngins out there. Okay.
Roxanne.
Oh my goodness, so good.
So you guys, if you're not a part of the Patreon crew, you might not know this, but
It's true.
The great thing is Rob and I, we meet up once a week, and this is it right here. In this moment. And we connect, and it's about 3 seconds, and it's like, hey, and then boom, recording.
We're straight into it. Literally straight into it.
And it's an amazing thing. It's we are the dream team. So at the very precipice of greatness, really. Just watch out.
Watch out now. Exactly.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, happy Friday, Travis.
Happy Friday indeed.
Right?
And for those of you listening, and you are the real true peeps listening on the Thursday release, well, happy Thursday to you.
Happy Thursday to you. Yeah, we record on Fridays and we release it on the following Thursdays. Audio, if you're listening on podcast audio, it's released literally as soon as Travis and I wake up, which is 5:30 in the morning. If you are a video viewer, I'm basing this on analytics. It's a big word for I don't know what I'm doing. So they said that let's post at 3. So we're posting at 3 for the video. So if you're watching this on YouTube after 3, congratulations. Right.
There you go. We covered our bases.
Yeah, I think we're good.
So, also, if you don't know already, which you should if you've been listening, but if you haven't, this is your first time, welcome, by the way.
Welcome.
And subscribe, hit the bell, ring a ding-a-ling, whatever it is on your platform that you listen to.
However you...
The plus button, the button. Hit the button.
However you get notified, hit the button. Exactly.
And, this is always during nap time for me over here. And
it's right before pickup time for me. So,
yeah. So, we are moving and grooving, but today is a special occasion. The kids are home from school. Like, this doesn't change anything for my rhythm as far as the podcast goes, but the last 2 days, they have not been going to school. And so we've been doing a lot of fun activities. Well, they just rocked it today on little projects and crafts and all this stuff. So they had a lot of inside time. And I thought, we got this big old backyard that is just prime for hanging out. So
just waiting.
It's just waiting for them. So they are in the backyard. Nice. And I said, we're going to do quiet time out there. So instead of being in their rooms, they're in the backyard. And it's really cute. My daughter, she set up a little bed in the yard. And so,
nice.
Don't
be surprised if she's taking a little nappies when you go out there later.
She very well may pass out there. But we're crossing our fingers. Hopefully there's no fighting, because that already happened. We got that out of the way early.
Out of the way early. First thing in the morning. Yep. That was our morning as well.
So. Yeah. So, so today, we're going to kick it off with a little bit of fun, and really we're basically here just to make fun of Travis. And so to make light of my it's, I'm going to say sheltered. I wasn't really sheltered, but at my age, it just so happens that some of the movies that came out when they did, I wasn't ready for them yet. And so then I missed it.
Okay.
And then, so that's what we're doing today. So today we're going to talk a little bit about movies that you haven't seen that you should have seen.
Okay.
There are some movies that I have not seen that I'm embarrassed to share, but also in reality, I'm not embarrassed. So here, I'm going to tell you guys, we'll let you in on a little secret. Okay.
Let's hear some backstory on movies that Travis hasn't seen yet.
Yeah, and then maybe this will jog Rob's memory, and maybe you'll be like, "Oh yeah, I haven't seen that either. I didn't know that was a thing."
Yeah, this was a
So
tough
okay,
one.
so
Travis, okay, go for it. What's
they're all like the 80s and 90s movies, like
okay?
that.
Good time, good
I just
movies. Yep.
like I'm not allowed to watch this because I'm 10, or whatever. So number one, have not seen any of the Godfathers.
Really?
None of them. And
Okay.
that is top of my list. So me and my
That
buddies
might
were
list.
like, we're gonna cook
Yeah,
some steak, we're gonna break out the whiskey, and we're gonna watch The Godfather.
that's a
And it's
good
gonna be
guys' night. I was gonna say probably not for the littles to be around for that one. Just
no.
FYI, just a heads up
Hence
on
why
that.
I never saw it.
Gotcha. Okay, good series. Yeah, that's a must. I've seen those. I've seen the whole series, and it was part of like a college education back in the day. So
Let's see. When was that released? The Godfather was released. 72.
the first one.
Dang. 72. And then 74 for Godfather 2. And then wow, part 3 came way later. It was 90.
I think it's one of those things where demand kind of demanded it. It was a good
Yeah.
series, and then
What's the best one?
actors.
The first one, I think, is what I've heard.
First one, I think in most series is the best one, right? The sequels kind of
Usually.
yeah. So I would have to vote the first one too.
Can
But
you
yeah,
think
great
of
series.
a movie that has a better second than a first?
I would even step down from that. Can you think of a movie that has at least an equal second
An
versus the
equal
first?
sequel?
The equal
See?
sequel.
Oh,
You
see,
like
this
that?
is what I'd be listening to later and be like, dang it, I forgot.
Not this
No.
time. You got it. That was good.
Um,
I don't know. Like equal sequels. Some of the Marvels I like. The sequels have been pretty good.
Back in the
I don't know
day
if they
when they
would,
were good.
yeah, I don't know if they would be considered sequels, but oh, you know what? The Mission Impossible series is pretty good, and
Yeah, see, and I feel like those are kind of like cheater ones
yeah,
because
Lethal
it's like a
Weapon,
whole series,
great
right?
series. Lethal Weapon series is really good. Those are the ones where like it's on par, right? The second, the third, like I'd want to watch or purchase the whole series versus like it's kind of like back in the day, and this is gonna date me. Like when you buy a CD for a song, but there's like
Yeah,
10 other songs you're like not really
yeah,
into. But
yeah.
yeah, Lethal Weapon, I'd watch all of those.
I was
Yeah,
around in the age of CDs. The age I was not around was like I didn't have like a lot of cassette tapes.
gotcha.
I had some when I was younger, but
Mhm.
yeah. So yeah, okay, speaking of sequels, okay, so finally, two I think it was 2 years ago or a year and a half ago, I finally saw Die Hard.
Oh my
It took
goodness.
that long. Yeah,
That's
and
so
I
good
don't know
series
what
too.
happened there. I mean, there was no need to wait that long.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's another. I have that
It
entire
was
series too.
everything I wanted it to be and more. It was
It's like
perfect.
the perfect guy movie almost,
The
right?
best Christmas movie there is.
Yes. Actually, we do watch it around Christmas every year. Yeah.
So yeah, so that's that. But what I was gonna say was I haven't seen the others. So I only saw the one. I only saw the first,
Okay.
like the
They're
original.
all good. The last one, kind of the modern age one, it was like more of the
Schmidt.
online attack kind of stuff. That was
Yeah.
okay, but still, Bruce Willis is Bruce Willis, right? I'm gonna
Yeah.
watch that series no matter what.
Yep.
And I think that was the same thing with like Lethal Weapon. Like everyone loved Gibson and Glover, right? Like everybody wanted to watch that. But yeah,
Yeah.
I don't in the modern time movies, a lot of the sequels kind of fall short. But back in the day, man, like those series are really good series.
Yeah. So I gotta watch the rest. One movie I had not seen, and I just literally watched the whole group. I think this year was The Matrix.
Oh wow, that's a good one. We have that.
Yeah.
We have those too. Yeah,
So
that's
got through. I watched those, and that was great. But yeah, hadn't seen that, but now I'm good.
you're
So,
caught up. You're caught up.
I have not seen Ace Ventura.
Pet Detective,
Yeah,
really?
what?
That was all the rage. That and The Mask back then, right?
Yeah,
For
I
Jim
saw The
Carrey.
Mask, so
Okay.
I've been there.
Yeah,
Done
Pet
that.
Detective.
I've not seen Ace Ventura though, which
Yeah,
what?
you have to think Jim Carrey back in his SNL days. Like that's the epitome of Pet Detective. Like that's what it is. If I become a parent, or when I become a parent, my kids need to watch these. So we collected a bunch of DVDs, and then live streaming and online happened, and then we just got rid of all the DVDs because you could literally just purchase it for $3. But continue. Okay, what are some other
I'm
movies?
glad I still have a couple DVDs. We don't have very many, but we have a few because now that we ended up with a van, like I can toss those puppies in
Oh
and
yeah.
use them on like road trips and whatnot. On to the next movie.
Yes.
I have not seen um wow, I just completely blanked. The Wizard of Oz. Never seen The
You've never
Wizard of
seen The
Oz.
Wizard of Oz?
Yeah, so like people are
You
talking
didn't
about
need to be
Wicked.
of age to watch that. That's a
No, no, no.
children's
That was
movie.
just like my parents were like, I don't know, that's some old weird movie. And so I
Oh,
was like, oh man, okay. All
you
right.
know what
Yeah.
the funny thing about Wizard of Oz though? The first one, classic, right? Definitely up there. The sequel, you're like, whoa, that's a little gaudy there. It went from like Yellow Brick Road to like flying monkeys and people in stilts with wheelie hands. That I probably, with young kids, I'd be like, maybe we skip this one, right? But the first
Maybe we
one,
hold
yeah.
off.
But the
What's
first
the
one was
second
like,
one? What's the second one called?
um, I don't. Let me look it up. It's something Wizard of Oz sequel. I know there's been a couple. Um, let's see.
That wasn't
Return
an
to
easy sequel.
Oz, Land of Oz, Journey Back to Oz.
Oh man.
Yeah, there was a couple, but yeah, I remember. Man, yeah, I got to look up the details. But there was 1985. That's the one. Return to Oz. That was
Okay.
that's when like they started experimenting with like green screens, but it wasn't quite up to par. And you're like, oh, there's a flying moose head. Like that's weird. Yeah, stuff like that. So
Yeah.
Return to
Yeah.
Oz, definitely watch Solo. Wizard of Oz, yeah, family movie. That's fine.
Yeah. I think maybe I've seen it, maybe like a scene. If I did see it at some point, I wasn't paying attention or I was too young or whatever.
Yeah.
One I have not seen is E.T. also.
Oh my goodness. We need to do some. Netflix allows you like to stream parties so that multiple people can watch the same movies.
Yes.
E.T. you got to
Yeah.
watch. That's a classic.
Yeah.
Um,
And
Back in the
that's
day,
pretty high
Back
up
to the
there.
Future was another great series. Hopefully, you've seen some of
Back to the
those.
Future. Yeah. I've seen, oh yeah. Those are
Okay.
great. Those are great.
Yeah.
I've seen all the Indiana Jones,
That's
obviously. I've seen all the
awesome
Star
series.
Wars, all the
Star Wars. I had those
uh,
on Laserdisc back in the day. The whole Star Wars. That was the first time Star Wars released. The series was on Laserdisc, and I remember because the disc was like bigger than my torso back then. So yeah,
so fancy.
it's really fancy. I was like,
So
man,
high definition.
this thing must have like a billion songs on it. And my dad was like, no, it's a movie. I'm like, oh, okay,
Oh.
because it
Yeah.
came out CDs same time. But
Yeah.
man, let's see, what other movies have you or have you not? Have you seen The Labyrinth, another classic movie?
Oh, nope. Haven't seen that.
Ooh, you need to put that on rotation. Labyrinth is a
Isn't
classic.
David Bowie in that?
Yes, he is.
Yes.
All
Yes.
time. That's one of the classics that like now I think maybe for the littles, there are some like suspenseful, I wouldn't say scary, suspenseful moments because I believe his name is Jim Henson, the puppeteer.
Yep.
He made all the puppets for the Labyrinth.
I
So they're
thought
actual
the
puppets.
puppets were like creepy in that movie, aren't they?
They're
Not really.
puppets from an odd world,
Yeah.
but no, the puppeteering was awesome. The movie was really good. And growing up like with siblings, it was like the perfect angst against your younger sibling movie because the whole premise is the older sister doesn't like the baby because the baby's always annoying, and then you know the king of the labyrinth took the baby. So
Oh,
that's
you
one.
ruined it for me.
Spoiler alert. Sorry, should I say that
Spoiler
before,
alert.
man? No, but
Oh,
that leads up to the movie. It doesn't tell you anything. But The
yeah, yeah,
Goonies,
yeah.
another classic. Pretty sure
The
you've seen The
Goonies,
Goonies.
definitely. Definitely.
Yeah, I got that on DVDs, but I just recently saw that it's on like iTunes, Apple TV, and iTunes. So we're probably gonna purchase that.
Yeah.
What other? All the Home Alones growing up. That was another classic series.
So
Um,
good. Yep.
yeah, I think those were like the main. Princess Bride.
Yeah.
I think all the girls can watch that now, but there are some suspenseful parts of that.
Yeah, the
But I think
ROUSs, watch
yeah,
out.
yeah. I think that's a great like middle school, high school movies, Princess Bride.
Oh, yeah, for
Because the
sure.
comedy, right? Like the subliminal comedy, the little jousting there. Like I
Oh,
think as
yeah,
you're older, you get that.
it's
Um,
so good.
yeah. What other movies have I seen that Travis may or may not have seen growing up? Um, oh, Top Gun. I know the recent remake, or they did not a remake, but they had like the final one.
Yeah,
The early
yeah,
Top Guns were good.
yeah. Top Gun
Um,
Maverick, there's one that was, like, really well done. I don't know, you could say that's a
Actually, it
I don't know,
was.
that might be a better sequel. Now that's a
I
hot
didn't have
take.
high hopes. Yeah, that's a hot take. I didn't have high hopes for it, but I was pleasantly surprised. It was a movie that I was excited to watch from start to finish, especially
Yeah,
as like Tom Cruise kind of getting up there in age. Like, is this
yeah,
really going to work? But never count him out with all the Mission Impossibles. So
yeah. So, yeah, yeah, I didn't see Top Gun until I was in college. And the very first time I saw it, I had no respect, and I was the annoying guy in the group of friends that were watching it. I was like, "This
you're like
is so
so
dumb.
boring. Why
What
are
are
we
we
watching?
doing right now? This is come on." And then I came to appreciate it
You
later.
came around. You came
Yeah,
around later. Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Um,
Everybody's a dumb college kid at some point in their life.
so stepping away from action, Spaceballs was one of the first like
Oh,
comedies I
oh,
watched.
yeah, and the sequel's gonna come out. I have not
Exactly.
seen Spaceballs.
You haven't? Oh my goodness.
No.
Got that's on the list of like as soon as possible. If you
I
appreciate
swear
like
I swear I'm like a normal person. This is see, I just thought I'd
I'm
throw myself under the
no. You know what? This is an education podcast. That's what this is not making fun of Travis. This is like
yeah,
let's list some movies that would broaden the scope of your movie portfolio, right? So like Spaceballs, classic comedy, and yes, the sequel's coming out. And it was like the perfect timing because Star Wars was like at its tip top peak, and then Spaceballs came out, and everyone's like, "This is a movie for all the people that hated Star Wars, right? Like that didn't want to sit through a 3 hour talkathon." So
yes.
no, Spaceballs was good.
That's
Let's see
awesome.
what else. What else? And that's what I should have done. I should have got a list of movies that I have seen. Like I got to make sure my boy Travis puts
Yeah,
these.
just, like, go through all, like, the '80s and '90s movies and yeah.
Like
Like, I've seen
Melody, 16 Candles. That's a little
yeah,
bit older.
I was just gonna go into the Rat Pack stuff.
Mhm.
The Rat Pack?
Well, that's like 50s.
No. Yeah, that's
But
not
we're
right. Uh,
um
what do you call them? The Pack?
man, what's the movie? Baseball player, little kids playing
Sandlot.
baseball. Yeah, Sandlot. You
No,
have
no,
to
no,
watch
but
that.
no, no, but what did they call that group of actors when they were
Rat
younger?
Pack. There was
What?
four. Sammy Davis Jr. Are we talking about like that group?
No. No, no, no,
Oh,
no, 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 no.
okay.
So it was, like, everybody who was in The Outsiders.
Oh, yeah.
Uh, I
Like
gotta, like
Emilio Estevez and like all those guys.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Mhm.
and I mean, Tom Cruise was a part of that, and, Patrick Swayze, and
Yeah, they did a bunch of movies at that time together, like a bunch of series
the
movies.
hold on, I need to know this. The Breakfast Club is a part of that, like, with the uh, we're gonna edit part of this out because this is, like, driving people insane who are listening to this. They're like, "Are you kidding me right now?" What do you call that group of actors in movies like Breakfast Club, etc.? Oh, somebody already has asked this.
Oh,
The
there you go.
Brat Pack. The
The Brat
Brat Pack.
Pack. Okay, that makes sense.
So that is a thing. Like the
Oh yeah,
Brat Pack movie genre is what I was thinking of.
yeah.
Uh,
That whole crew did movies back in the I think it was like late '80s, early '90s, or something like that.
so
So
Breakfast Club I've seen, but 16 Candles I have not seen.
okay, that
Uh,
goes on the rotation.
but
That's like the ultimate coming of age movie. So
yeah, yeah, they did like a lot of those.
mhm.
Teen Wolf. Did you see that?
Yes, I did. Another great
I just
movie.
rewatched that recently because I was like, man, I haven't seen Teen Wolf since I was a teen.
I just remember the he had the Leatherman jacket, the bright red Leatherman jacket. That's all I remember.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah, Teen Wolf's a
that's a
good one.
great rewatch for sure.
Hmm.
Um, and
Have you seen?
then
Speaking of Teen Wolf, have you seen Fright Night?
no,
So put that. It's. I wouldn't say it's a B-level movie, but the premise is it's like Halloween, but all the classic horror monsters like invade this town, and it's up to a bunch of teenagers like to fight them off. It's a great classic like Halloween themed movie. It's called. I think it's called Fright Night.
yeah, I see
It
it.
could be.
Yep, yep, and all the well, there's some classic people in there. I'm like, oh yeah, I know who they are.
There was a
Um,
very
oh, actually, no,
actor.
I don't know. I don't know any. I thought it was funny. They look like a bunch of people that I know.
Actually, you know what? It may not be Fright Night, although Fright Night is a good one. The Monster Squad. The
The
Monster Squad.
Monster Squad.
So 1987. Yes, the Monster
Okay.
Squad. And talk about like your like Brat Pack era, right? So if you like scroll some of the names that were there, were not only classic horror films, but like growing up like kid actors. But yeah, Monster Squad. Check that out. It's definitely like I probably wouldn't watch it with the kids. It's not that scary, but it does have like the traditional like monster from the abyss, Frankenstein, Dracula, right? And they're all like literally attacking this one town, and teenagers have to save it. So yeah, another classic movie.
Solid. And if
Monster
it's the 80s, it's like it just has that aura about it. So it makes the
Yes.
movie fun.
Yes. And I think before like all the special effects and animation and AI started, like it was story led, right? And
Yeah.
then you had all the special effects were like masks and costumes. Like that was the special effects. So
Yeah. Yeah, so those were a couple ones that came to my mind right off the bat, and we can pare this down a little bit, edit it, to make it West fly
sure.
through, right? But yeah, I have some work to do,
Okay.
and you've seen it all. So apparently there isn't.
Mhm.
Is there any movie that even? What about an even like? Well, not new, right? But like any
You know what?
popular movies, you're like, I never went and saw that one.
So recently to all the dads out there, if you're a new dad, your movie genre is switch as soon as you have kids. So all the kid movies, The Incredibles, and all those I've seen. But me personally, a couple years, probably a decade ago, I got into like Wes Anderson type movies. So there's a bunch of those I haven't seen yet. But like the Grand Budapest Hotel, I'm just reading off here. The Royal Tenenbaums, I've seen all those. But the most recent ones, like Asteroid City, I think came out a couple years ago. I haven't seen that. So
I want to
anything
see
by
that water one, the water one with Bill Murray, like the submarine one.
That's that one. Love that one. It's a classic. It's let me see, where is it? The Life Aquatic.
Life Aquatic, yes.
Yeah, that's a great one. But he made a bunch like let's see, The French Dispatch was good, Isle of Dogs was good. That's a little bit of animation. So I like his like filmmaking, the way the color and stuff like that. So I probably need to catch up on some Wes Anderson, but that's the only name that really top of mind comes off. I like the cast, right? He usually uses a lot of classic comedians like Bill Murray's and a bunch of them and stuff like that. So
yeah.
But other than that, no, I'm caught up. It's all like kids movies. I think
that's right.
What are we waiting for right now?
We're in the thick of it.
Life of Pets. We've been going through Life of Pets again. And it is the season. So Harry Potter, it's the season. So we've been watching Harry Potter's every Friday. We just finished Fantastic Beasts, so that's another good.
You're doing
series.
that with the youngest?
Yeah. So Chloe finally came of age that she was requesting it. Before she was like not really into it. Emma's really big into it. So my oldest, yeah. And so that's like perfect for her. She would read it if we had the books, but
I'm just like, wow, Ellie's brave,
Yeah, yeah. Well, she likes it because like the first couple, at least they're like kids, right? And so she'll watch those. I think as the main characters get older, she's like, I'm not into this. But the first like 3, probably, she definitely would watch. So
yeah. So wait. Well, yeah, we're just getting into the realm of like we can watch some movies, but basically it's just Cars and Frozen for the last like 3
Hey,
years of my life.
we
So
we watched plenty of Frozen, plenty of Cars. Oh, speaking of
you have to
which, I
do the
don't know
time.
what time. Oh, the time thing.
No, you have to do the time. You have to put
Oh,
in the work. You have
you
to go
do.
through your first 5 years of watching the same movie over and over again.
Well, not only that, there's going to be a couple times where it's like a sunk cost where you try to go to the movie theaters and then you leave 10 minutes later. Like it's just, okay, we're not ready. Like just know that. Or you're lucky enough to get a movie theater that's empty. So like the toddler can just go forth and
Run
explore.
around.
Exactly. But I don't know that they have this in NorCal. I don't believe they have this in SoCal. The only place I've seen this has been in Hawaii where they do matinees, but they have it's like dimmed lights, baby changing tables and wipes and snacks so that like work from home, stay at home parents can actually go watch a movie that and they're kid movies, but they
Dang.
have like everything and so it's kind of like that subliminal agreement. Like we all know it's going to be loud and kids are going to be crying, but at least it's set up going in that it's going to be like that.
Yeah.
We've done a couple movies in the past like that. So
Wow. Oh, that's
yeah.
cool. I like that idea.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Top 50 movies of all time. So this is where we're going to test you. And funny enough, Godfather's definitely on there. Have
Top
you
50
seen?
movies.
So you're just going to give me like yes or
Just
no. Like
yes,
we
yes.
don't need to go
Just
into
name them off, and I'm gonna tell you just one after the other.
exactly. You know what? We have enough time for top 100.
Do lightning round. Lightning
Okay.
round. Let's hit
Okay.
it. See how
Okay. And
cultured
this,
I am.
I don't know whose list this is. It's just actually, you know what? Let's do a list. Rotten Tomatoes. I think
Yes.
everyone has heard of them. Let's do their list.
I
So
do not agree
Godfather.
with Rotten Tomatoes. So
I
there's
know,
that.
but
But
it's a broad. They
it's
got a lot of reviews, right? They use those
okay.
reviews. Okay, so here we
Yep.
go. Godfather.
No.
You haven't seen that yet. Casablanca.
No.
Oh, got to watch that one. L.A. Confidential. That's a throwback to like mid '90s.
Yeah, I feel like I probably was around when that was on, but no. Like I can't remember it.
Okay, I can't remember it, but I know I've watched it. The name is very familiar.
Yes, like my dad definitely had that on DVD. You know, like
Okay, Seven Samurai. I haven't watched this one. I think I've watched movies based on this movie. It was a 1956 film. So
nope.
and
Haven't seen that.
the film topic is in the name, pretty much.
The Last Samurai was fantastic though with Tom Cruise.
Yep.
I love that movie.
Parasite. This movie came out a couple years ago, 2019.
Oh,
Kind of a mystery thriller horror film. Not horror film,
Parasite
but
is
mystery.
on the top 50.
Yes, it's actually on Rotten Tomatoes ranked 5.
Wow.
Yes.
No.
It's okay. I haven't seen it either. Schindler's List.
Yes.
Seen that. Top Gun, Maverick.
Yes.
Chinatown, 1974.
No.
Okay, I saw that. That was like a Jack Nicholson movie from back in the day. On the Waterfront, 1954. A lot of these 50 movies I probably haven't seen.
Yeah.
Let's see what else we got. Toy Story 2, 1, all of them.
All of them. Seen them.
You know what? I might scan these and just look for movies that we probably watched. The 50s, probably not. 1936, definitely haven't seen that. Finding Nemo.
Yes.
Okay. How to Train a Dragon. Great series.
If it's Pixar or Disney, I've seen it.
Okay. I was going to say Toy Story 3, Up.
Yeah.
Godzilla. Have you seen any of the
original? Which one?
So this one is Godzilla -1. This was the most recent. I think it's 2023.
Oh, that's what the special effects that won all the stuff. I did just watch that. That was good.
That's on my list. I haven't seen that. What else do we got? We've got Singing in the Rain. That's a throwback to 1952. I have seen that one.
When I was a kid, that would be on every once in a while. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you the story. Like I would have to watch it. And so
Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. So that's one of the more recent. I think that's the cartoon one. Philadelphia Story. Not Philadelphia, not the Tom. Actually, that's too old. That's 1940. No, sir, we probably haven't watched that one. 2001 Spirited Away. Nope. So this was an animation. So good animation. Inside Out.
Inside Out. Yep.
Okay. Zootopia.
Yes.
Coco.
Yes.
Yeah, you see all the kid ones we've probably have watched, so I'm not even worried about that. Let's see. Seen that. Knives Out.
I saw the Onion one, the second
Yeah,
one. I
yes. So
actually don't think I saw the first. I didn't see the first one though.
okay, Knives Out's a good one. It's the same kind of.
Same.
It's made
Yeah.
by the same person. So
Yep.
let's see. Paddington, the bear.
Yes. The first one I saw.
Mm-hmm. And
There's
of
a second
course,
one, I think.
Wizard of Oz is on this list. We already talked about that.
Yeah, haven't seen it. Haven't seen it.
Jaws, another classic. Have you
Huh?
seen Jaws?
Yes. Oh,
Jaws.
yes. Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Lord of the Rings. That's a
Yes.
long series, good series.
Definitely.
Nobody wants to sit through 3 hours a movie, but I read the whole book series, so I definitely did.
I know this dates me, but Lord of the Rings was one of the first few PG-13 movies that I had seen. It was like the one that I saw in the theater, and I was kind of afraid of the orcs, like the main one.
Yeah.
Like I was like, this is scary. This is as scary as I've ever seen, and I'm seeing it without my parents, and that's pretty crazy.
That is pretty crazy. Another not classic, but cartoon, The Wild Robot.
No.
Our girls love that. That's definitely a highly recommended one.
Now speaking of the Wild Robot, have you seen Iron Giant?
Yes.
That's a classic.
Yes. Yeah.
That should be
Iron Giant, I've seen that. Speaking of like all the Tron movies, classic Tron, love that series.
Yes.
Let's see.
The new one's coming out too.
Yes.
Speaking of the new Tron, we are sponsored by Tron Ares. Blah 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 blah. We're that cool.
No, just Mad Max. Did you ever watch the series of Mad Max?
I didn't like Mad Max. They got all the awards. I don't like
the remake or the original, like the Mel.
Oh no, I did not see the original. I didn't see the original.
I think you would like, if you like that era, watch the original Mad Max. I think you like that because the newer one. I know what you're talking about. The newer stuff's a little out there.
Like I like post-apocalyptic kind of sci-fi stuff sometimes, but when it gets weird,
I got you.
That's like a little too far for me.
Gotcha. I think that pretty much rounds it out. There's a lot of movies sub 1950s that I know none of us have watched. So, All Quiet on the Western Front, that was a classic one. Military.
Oh yeah,
back in the day. Yeah, that's about it.
That's a sad one. That one is sad.
It is. The Dark Knight's on this list. I saw all the Batmans.
So
from
good.
All the different producers.
Christian Bale Batmans are the best Batmans. I'll fight you on that.
Yeah, I like the Christian Bale ones. It's believable. But I
was surprised at the Robert Pattinson one. I was surprised by the Robert Pattinson one. How good that.
I think that was a good one. I know it was a little like skewed, more DC comic like storyline versus I would say like WB. I think a lot of like the big, broad, lots of spending kind of went against the Robertson Patterson one, but I liked it. I was
worried. I didn't want to watch it, and eventually one of my buddies was like, "You should."
No, I thought it was good. Scarecrow, Penguin, all well done.
Yeah,
but that rounds it out, sir. I think that's it.
That'll be great.
Our intro. That'll be an intro.
All right, fantastic. Well, if you're a movie guru and you have some things to say, and you're a dad, well, hey, you should reach out. Maybe we have you on the show.
And you know what? And post in the comments, are there any movies we're missing? Right? If there's something we didn't cover that Travis and I need to watch, let us know. And we'll
maybe one that you need to watch, you listener need to watch that you haven't seen that apparently everybody says you need to have seen.
We'll compile a list. Not only that, I'll put it on our Instagram. I like, hey, what movie do we need to watch? And see if there's any movies. So we'll do a sequel to this intro where we review some of the suggestions.
There we go. I like it.
Okay.
All right.
I think that's it.